What's up, everybody, and welcome to episode 33 of the Hella Average Gamescast. As always, I'm your co-host Cam, and alongside me tonight, Jeremy. What's happening, buddy?
Oh man, I'm gassy as shit.
What a combo of words. Gassy and shit. I love it.
Well, it's leading to shit too.
You're always gassy, though. You're always talking about your own flatulation.
I can't help it, man. I'm full of it.
I'm glad you're so open with the fans. That's a good thing a good commodity to have.
I got nothing to hide.
We've got Carmen over there. What's up, buddy?
Man, I'm hanging in there. Feeling all icky because I'm sick. But I figured I'd join you guys to talk about some games and whatever else has been going on in the world. So,
well, some snow's been going on in the world. I'm digging that.
Yeah, we don't have any here yet.
Really?
Y'all are supposed to get hit pretty good, too. Like, the Weather Channel last night was 1 to 2 inches. And then when I wake up this morning, they're like, yeah, we were wrong. So we ended up getting about 6 inches.
Yeah, we got a ton.
I think it just started, possibly. But it's been pretty warm out here, like upper 30s. So it's too warm for it to stick.
That's how it was to start over here. It was like 38 this morning, then all of a sudden it just started snowing and kept going.
I loved it. I woke up, I was like, yeah.
Nice. I'm jelly for
snow means
a bit, but I won't be going outside, so...
Yeah, you just need to get up in the bed, have some nice soup, get some warm soup, Billy. That makes the world a better place, man, I'm telling you.
That's right.
But we're not meteorologists. We're here to talk about video games. We're video gameologists.
Video gameologists. That was painful.
It was terrible. That's why I had to say it slow so I wouldn't fuck it up. So, as always, we're going to see what we've been playing this week. So why don't you start us out, Carm?
All right, man. I've been crushing my mobile games, playing Clash Royale. Got to the top of my clan, which isn't much to speak of, but I felt pretty good about having upper 4,000 trophies. And then I've been playing Rocket League and Fortnite, and I got a little bit of time in the DBZ fighter.
Emphasis on little.
Well, I got 6 hours.
That's way more than anyone else got.
So we're going to talk about the fighter later, so you can save that.
Yeah, of course.
I know that we played some Fortnite last night. That was pretty fun.
Yeah, it's fun. It's better when you have people. It's like when Will first left to go to his hockey tournament. It's because that's who I usually play with. You know, I was like, I tried gaming and I was like, man, this is no fun with nobody right now. Like, I'm signing off and just going to bed. So I was glad to have people on again.
Yeah, I haven't been on the PlayStation much. We moved again, so after getting that set in, I got, playing some PUBG.
We were giving you so much shit for that.
Yeah, like they're giving me so much shit just about play. I'm telling you, like I said it last week, the Xbox version sucks, but it does have its moments. Like the other day, I just got in a fucking Jeep and just started like riding around the circle trying to run people over. It's pretty fun.
You didn't get motion sickness from the horrible point of view that they put
No,
you
if
in?
you put it in third person and not in first person, it's bearable. If you put it in first person, like Will was driving in first person, I thought I was going to be sick.
Yeah, that's what I've seen.
Is it still worth that $60 you paid for it?
I didn't pay. It was only $30.
$30 you paid for it?
Don't forget that gold subscription.
Yeah, I got the gold, so I'm gonna have to use that more to justify it.
You won't.
That $90.
For the fun factor of PUBG, like it's still fun. But I knew exactly what I was walking into when I bought it. Now, if I wasn't educated on it and I bought this game, I might be a little pissed off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, if I had no idea that this was a early access game and didn't run right and dropped down to like 10 frames sometimes, like I would be a little angry.
You have to be informed that it's supposed to be fun, so you know it's fun.
Yeah, you got to be informed what you're walking into. Not necessarily just, this is supposed to be fun. It's fun, right? Yeah. This is fun, right, guys?
Oh yeah. You're having fun. You're enjoying this.
Fun, right?
You could write reviews for fucking Polygon. This game is good.
I could give everything 10.
This game is good. Give it a 9 out of 10. Okay.
This game's pretty cool. Let's give it a 10.
Thanks.
Mechanics suck.
Glad you told me. Imperfect perfection.
I tell you what I did do that was real fucking fun is I was without internet for about 3 days. So I beat Crash 3. So I finally finished up the Insane trilogy totally. And Crash 3 is the second best Crash there.
Which one's your favorite? Second one?
Second one, yeah.
Okay.
The second one introduced all the good mechanics.
Yeah, the worst part of Crash 3 is the racing levels. Like you're on a motorcycle and you got to get from last to first. It's terrible.
Yeah,
absolute shit.
Yeah, I did the first one where you're on the motorcycle in like the 50s. It is a bit rough.
Yeah, it's terrible. I mean, there's some other parts that are pretty rough, but that's stuck out. Like, I was like getting pissed off about it. So that was really cool. I beat that finally, so I can say I played all the Crash Bandicoots. Makes me feel good. And then I started some Batman, the Telltale.
Okay.
But I've played the first season because it was free on Xbox. So I've already played through this part, so I haven't seen anything new yet. But it's still fun. I really enjoy. You know how much I love the Telltale games. And then I played some Rocket League with Carmen. I'm trying to learn how to get in this kind of competitive scene because I'm used to just going after the ball and
trying to get
Will
good,
Carmen,
scrub.
Yeah, Will and Carmen are like been playing competitive for a while, so I'm trying to jump in and get used to that. So it's fun though, because I had to, I switch cars and that part's pretty cool. And then I've still got my sweet tooth for backup though. Don't worry. And then I played some Battle Royale, Fortnite, and then I played PUBG.
You got a lot of gaming in.
Man. Yeah, I mean, with the move and then all this shit, when I finally got internet, I did a lot of gaming. I was like, fuck it.
So you got a lot of variety in there, too.
Yeah, I played, and I threw some, I played about an hour's worth of Call of Duty, and I was slaying on there. I was going 18-3 and 20-9. I was beast mode. That I played, I played one multiverse of Injustice, so just time wasters like that. I'm kind of stalling on Injustice. I've been level 15 or I can't remember if I'm 15 or 17 with the Blue Beetle for fucking
a month.
Months. Yeah, I just haven't
You've
been
telling
enough.
us I'm gonna finish the Blue Beetle this week.
I thought I was.
You've been 15
and the thing
for
is,
4 episodes at least.
Yeah, no, I gotta fucking make it past it. But I'll pick it up. I'll do one multiverse, and then I'll just go on about my business. So that's been about my smorgasbord of gaming right there. What about you, Jeremy?
I've really, in comparison, I've been slacking off because I've only been playing 2 games. Still been playing East, making some progress, but the majority of my time has been taken up by Marvel Ultimate Alliance. It was funny. I started playing it just to kind of, get back into it, and I was like, oh, this is pretty good. I can go back to East. But then there was just 1 or 2 days where I started playing it and I just couldn't stop. Hell, this morning I played for about 6 hours, and all I did was just level up, trying to unlock more outfits for my characters and whatnot. It's just starting to get addicting. I'm unlocking more powers. I was testing them all out at the beginning, and I was like, man, Ms. Marvel sucks. She's one of the worst fucking characters in the game. Then I went back later on, and she had unlocked some new powers. I'm like, damn, now she's OP as fuck.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I mean, I've just been experimenting with all the different teams and whatnot, all different characters. Some I thought were good, weren't that good. Venom, unfortunately, is kind of sucky, and then other ones turned out to be way better than I thought they were, like Ms. Marvel. But I still have my favorites I stick with.
I can probably stand to go back and play them, because like I told you on last week's episode, I've rented them. So I played them, but just for maybe a weekend or something.
Oh, they're if you like to grind, they're definitely worth it. There's a ton of stuff to grind out in that.
Is it a fun grind or is it a long grind?
It's one of those where I put on a podcast or something and I just go about my business.
Okay, I got you.
If I have one problem with the grind, it's that enemies, they respawn, but every time they respawn, there's less of them, and after a while, they just almost don't exist, and you kind of have to just move on. There's one.
Oh, okay.
There's one area where I'm in Mephisto's realm, which is hell, and it's a great place to spawn. I mean, farm, because there's a ton of zombies that just spawn repeatedly, and they give pretty good experience. A lot of coins, which you use to upgrade powers and shit. But after a while, they kind of just stop coming, and then the only way for them to kind of reset, I don't know, is you have to kind of just go somewhere else and grind for a while.
Okay. So what are you grinding for? Costumes with powers, basically?
Yeah, because you can change costumes, and your costumes, you can level up the costumes, and they have passive benefits, like giving more experience, or increasing damage done with energy attacks or melee attacks, increasing defense and so forth. And that costs shield tokens to upgrade, which you get from dropping enemies or smashing crates and whatnot. And
throw a Game Shark on that bitch and just do unlimited shield tokens.
You can do that, but then it nullifies all trophies.
Aw, yeah. Damn you. Yeah, damn you, Sony.
Yeah, because I've unlocked all the characters in the game except for the last 2, which I was able to unlock Doctor Strange, who's badass as fuck, Ghost Rider, who's okay.
Okay.
I unlocked Blade, badass. Daredevil.
I didn't even know Blade was in there. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's pretty awesome. Daredevil, not bad. Black Panther, pretty good. And the only two I haven't unlocked yet are Nick Fury, which you have to beat the game to unlock, and then Silver Surfer, which you have to do like all these optional comic book based missions and beat them. And he's supposed to be like the most powerful character in the game, so that makes sense.
You gonna try to get him?
Oh, I'm gonna get everybody.
Okay, nice,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
cool. So you're gonna finish this game?
Oh yeah,
Cool.
Go, Jeremy.
I'm gonna hold you to it.
yeah.
Not only are you gonna finish it, you're gonna platinum it.
No, I don't know about that.
Don't be a bitch. Just do it. Do
That
as
might,
I say.
that if I platinum them, I'd have to have time to finish any of their games the rest of the year.
There's so many things to play, though, Jeremy.
Exactly. So I'm gonna get as many trophies as I can and then move on.
Very cool. Very cool. Sounds like we all got us some gaming in this week. Jeremy, I forgot to mention that I played some more Darksiders.
Oh,
I got
nice.
through the next temple, which is like you get the first giant. What are they called? Elders, I guess. And you gotta get like the 3 pieces of the heart, and you awaken him, and it turns out he's corrupted, so you gotta fight him.
You had to fight him on horseback and shit.
Yeah.
That was cool.
That was pretty badass. So now I'm in like the Tree of Life realm.
Nice.
So.
I will say when I did that the first time, like I beat him and then like the game glitched and I couldn't continue. I had to restart from the last checkpoint and do that fight over again. It pissed me off.
I mean, that's not a terribly tough fight, but it took me a good 15 minutes to figure out what the fuck I was doing.
Yeah, same way. It wasn't terrible, but yeah, it took me a while to figure it out. I was like, God, I gotta do that fucking shit all over again.
Yeah, that's what pisses me off, is that kind of shit. And then, like, one of the puzzles I got stuck on for like 20 minutes, and I was like, I'm just going to stop right now. Fuck this.
Yep. It's like that Zelda style where you get to a puzzle and you're just like, what the fuck do I do? And I'm like, fuck it, YouTube, here I come.
Yep, absolutely. Sounds like we all got it in, and as always, there's nothing to talk about for new releases, so we're going to skip right on over that. Bunch of indies, as usual. I'm going to start calling the Switch the indie box, because it's getting every fucking thing that exists. But we got some news to talk about. Speaking of Nintendo, this just dropped like right before we got on the podcast. Nintendo Labo was announced. It's a new quote-unquote Switch experience, and it's basically cardboard peripherals.
Man,
I think
bet
we
they're
decided
real sturdy.
That's what I'm saying. So I'm going to go ahead, because I know y'all two differ on me. So I think it's a cool idea. It looks pretty cool.
But you like anything that's new.
That's
But
true.
With the price of it, so we decided, what's the price? $69.99, then another price was $79.99 for the robot.
Yeah.
Just say what it is, $70 and $80 a piece.
$70 and $80. And then you get some type of cardboard. It can be, like we saw, a robot, a piano, and you plug your Switch, you put it into the actual cardboard, and it gives you some type of mini game. So what I'm thinking is, if that was $10, that'd be fucking sweet. But for $70 to give your kid, and then they ruin it within an hour.
Like, they're going to spill juice on it, like out the gate.
Or just throw it out.
Or step on it. Or dad's going to walk by and not be paying attention and just crush it.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah, what if mom throws it out on accident?
What if the dogs are roughing around and just break it and shit?
What if Nintendo just put out real peripherals?
There you go.
That's what you would think they would do, right? Seems like a smart thing
Like,
to
if
do.
you wanted to have a piano game, why not just create a fucking piano? It's not that hard.
So you would think that if they did that, it would be about $60.
It would.
Yes, but no, cardboard is $60.
And then it could it could have an actual dock for your fucking Switch, and you can put all your little stuff on there, and it would all hook up all nice and clean. But no, let's press cardboard.
This could have been done much better if all they did was you could just like you go onto their shop or something like that, or you can even go into like Walmart and they sell the cardboard thing you have right there for like $10, and it comes with a download code, and then you go onto the eShop and you download the little fucking bullshit minigame that comes with it.
Yeah, because it's not going to be high quality games.
No, it's a piano game. You're telling me you can't go out to Walmart, buy that little cardboard piano kit for like $10 or $20. It comes with the download code. You download it. It probably takes up like fucking 50 megs of data on your card.
I mean, that's like
And
half
then
the storage, so.
Oh, exactly. And then you just go from there. Why do I have to pay $60?
I think
$70?
$19.99 is a good price point. With
Max.
the game. With the game.
Yeah.
Has to come with the game.
with the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
With the cardboard or paper mache or whatever the fuck it's going to be. Like
This could have been another. If they did this right, this could have been another Amiibo situation where it could have turned out really good. And I don't know. I pray it doesn't turn out good because it's fucking retarded.
people are gonna get they're gonna get this. Someone's gonna buy the schematics, and they're gonna start printing them themselves. There's nothing that's gonna stop people from pressing these out.
Well, you still have to have the game.
We got to figure out what the technology is to.
What kind of technology is in cardboard?
I don't know.
Well, I don't know. That's the cardboard isn't the issue. They still need the game.
Yeah, like, can you use the game without it being? Does it register this into cardboard? Can you just buy the game and fucking do it without the cardboard?
I'm sure.
Well, if you buy the game, it comes with the cardboard. That's the thing.
Oh, you can't just download the game off the store?
Very doubtful. They're probably gonna have it like physical only. That's what I'm saying. They should have done it download, and then you can it has the kits and all that stuff. This is gonna be something you have to go into a store and buy, and it's the game with the cardboard on card or whatever. Stupid. Yeah.
Huh. I don't know. I don't know who was in Nintendo and was like, man, we need something new and innovative, and the guy's like, cardboard.
I think at this point it's just like they're taking bets. It's just like, hey, Bob, let's see if we who can come up with the stupidest fucking idea and have our fans pay for it.
They got them just lined up on the wall. They got posters everywhere, and someone just walks in with the dart, closes their eyes, and just throws.
It's like this is done on a bet. Just like, I bet you I can get people to pay for cardboard. Like, yeah,
Jeremy, I think you're about right.
What it really boils down to is they're like, I wonder if we can fuck up what we have going on. I wonder if we can fuck up what's good right now. Yeah, let's do this.
See, that's the thing, though. Like, I know, like, I feel like the people who are buying Nintendo are, like, going to be like, oh, my God, this is sick. Like, I know, like, one of the editors at Giant Bomb was, like, fucking insane about this shit. And I was like...
Insane, like, hype for it, or insane?
Like, hyped about it, yeah.
Oh, my God.
And, like, I love Giant Bomb. Like, I respect the shit they do, but, like, this guy was like, haven't seen anything this innovative from a manufacturer, you know. So...
Bro, we've been putting together things like this in school since we were kids.
Yeah, and I have a feeling that people are going to go gangbusters over this.
More power to them.
I mean, honestly, who here has played with a cardboard box since, like, what, they were 10? Like, maybe you're, like, 5 or 6 years old, your parents get something that comes in a big cardboard box, and you play with it for a little while, and they throw it out. You know?
Yeah, exactly. I guarantee that's where the idea came from. Remember
exactly.
You were a kid and you play with the box?
But the box was... not $80. The thing inside the box was $80. The box was just there for packaging.
Did we get a release date on that by any chance?
420,
April 20th.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's coming out 420.
That also makes sense. Because there's someone's blazing up and getting high as fuck.
Somebody sparked it up.
So of course they released on 420.
Michelle said, "Fuck no, that's super dumb."
I mean, it doesn't make sense. Like, I would have rather you just created a little dock and had the piano right there, or a fishing pole, or a robot, or whatever the fuck it is. It's so stupid.
And yeah, that's the other good point too. Is peripherals are just like died off. Like they were big when Guitar Hero came out. People were getting crazy for all these peripherals, and then eventually everyone just went, "Man, I don't need all this fucking shit in my room. I don't have all this room for it." Now you're trying to bring them back, but even cheaper. Well, not any cheaper materials, but still charging the same amount. At least when I bought Guitar Hero for $80, it came with an actual fucking plastic baby guitar, not a cardboard baby guitar.
The best one was fucking Rock Band. You had the whole setup in the house.
I got that too.
I'm really, I don't know the word, weirded out, like weird about it. Like, I just don't understand the concept. Like, they're a gaming company, and then they just introduced cardboard and switched it all. Like, I don't know.
It was so funny because while I was watching it, you said, "God, just keep watching." I was sitting here going, like, she built a little cardboard piano. I thought that was building up to the actual reveal. I didn't think that was the actual fucking. It's like those like car commercials where like someone comes in and like a kid starts drawing in crayon, and it's a cartoon car, but then like it turns into the real car. That's what I was expecting. I didn't expect the cartoon kid car to be the actual fucking product for $20,000. Oh my God!
I mean, I'm an optimistic person, so I'm really anxious to see where this goes. I mean, I think it'll be a craze, like a flash in the pan, and then you'll be able to get them at Target on the clearance rack, probably. But like I said, I do think it's a cool idea. And I think if they did it a little bit differently, it would be like a fun thing to do. Like, if it wasn't $70. But we all know the biggest draw to this is the fact that these cardboard docks won't scratch your Switch.
Or will they?
Oh god, Nintendo. Well, while we're on Nintendo, they also had a direct a little bit earlier in the week, or it might have been the end of last week. And a lot of stuff came out of it. They're doing some DLC for like Odyssey and some Dark Souls stuff. But they're porting over a few games. Like was it Donkey Kong's coming over in a port?
Yeah, Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze. They're porting over. Well, they're getting the Dark Souls remaster, which everyone else is getting. They're getting just a shit ton of ports.
Yeah, so the big news that came out of that was the new Mario Tennis game, which, I mean, I played a shit ton of Mario Tennis 64. So, I mean, I'm actually kind of hyped about this game. It sounds pretty cool. And I saw the cool thing about it is the story mode. They're doing like a story mode in it.
I'm not hyped at all.
I mean, I guess I can see why you wouldn't be. Did you play like Mario Tennis?
Yeah. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
It's just tennis.
Yeah.
I mean, this, honestly, it should have been like a launch title. Like, if this had been a launch title instead of Zelda, that would have made a lot more sense. And then, like, they announced, oh, by the way, Zelda's coming out in, like, 3 months or whatever, and it's almost done. Then I've been like, oh, yeah, now I'm hype as fuck.
Yeah. So, I mean, that was definitely a good reveal. And I think sometime this year, I almost could guarantee we're going to get a new Donkey Kong. And... I think we got that Metroid coming out this year, don't we?
It's not coming out this year.
It's not going to come out this year?
They didn't even give any kind of information. They just had a logo, and that was it.
Oh, that's right, because they just had like a picture or something of it,
They had a picture of the logo, and that was it.
Okay. But I think we'll definitely get a Donkey Kong this year.
I don't think we'll get Donkey Kong this year.
Really? It's been so long.
That's why they're doing this tropical. That's
I mean, that's one of their big IP, like one of their big main mascots is DK.
Yeah, but here's what they're doing: is they're building you up for the reveal at E3 that they're going to be making a new Donkey Kong, but it won't be out till next year.
Okay.
Yeah,
okay. Well, I'm gonna make a prediction and say we'll get a Donkey Kong this year.
It's bold.
You can play it with your cardboard bongos for only $99.99.
Don't bongo too hard because that shit will crumble.
Yes.
Oh, Nintendo. So we'll see. I'm anxious to see what happens. We got a new Alien game coming out. They called it an Alien shooter based off the Alien franchise. But Cold Iron is doing it, so they're one of the studios kind of behind Star Trek Online, BioShock Infinite, Borderlands. So they held on all those games. So they got a pretty good track record. The last Alien game was really well received, but it was not a shooter. It was more like a horror.
Oh, Isolation.
Game.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought for a second you were talking about Colonial Marines. I was just like, what the fuck are you on?
No, Colonial Marines was terrible.
That was the last shooter game they did, and it was terrible.
Yeah, so I'm wondering if this will be, if this won't let us down and be a pretty good game. I didn't even play the Isolation game, but I watched a lot of streamers play it.
It's very good. I've got it.
Did you beat it?
No, it's hard as balls. You have no weapon, basically. It's all you can do is run away and hide, and the alien is the only threat on the ship. There's like fucking robots that can one-shot you and hostile
I remember
humans.
seeing that. Yeah.
It's good, don't get me wrong, but it's very slow-paced. Probably not your kind of game. It's very much based on stealth.
Okay. Well, I can do stealth. I just can't do fucking Deus Ex.
Oh, well.
Big difference.
Okay.
Like Dishonored, I love the stealth options in Dishonored. That's usually how I play that.
Well, try playing through Dishonored, but without being seen and without killing anyone.
Yeah, that's never been done. I have done the stealth options. I do like guns blazing sometimes. Sometimes it's just fucking fun, and if you don't have that option, that can be like, fuck.
You can try guns blazing in Isolation, and you'll die. You would die.
You'll die so fast. But yeah, I mean, so they got a pretty good, a studio working on it's got some chops behind them. So I expect, honestly, it's just going to be a middle of the road title.
I think if that'd be the best case scenario. I think a lot of Alien fans have been so burned that they learned to be very cautious.
I don't know why there's not been like an Alien RPG. Like,
that's actually not bad. You could do like a top-down like RPG kind of game with just the Marines going in and just killing aliens.
Yeah, the world is pretty set up for an RPG type. But I guess you could take any world really and make it an RPG.
I think that sounds like an awful fucking idea.
What, RPG
RPG
Destiny?
Aliens?
I mean, not Destiny, fucking Aliens.
Yeah, dude, come on.
Why?
It's like
you make your Marine or you can be an alien.
Have you ever played Halo?
Yeah.
Have you ever played the top-down real-time strategy Halo game? That's just what you just described. You fucking train your Marine, you send him in.
Oh, well then that's probably a pretty good game then, but no, I haven't played it. Did you play it?
I did play it. It was alright.
Was it good?
It was just decent. It was at the end of my Xbox phase, but come on. Alien is played out.
I mean, I don't
When's the last time you were hyped up about watching an Alien movie?
That's actually a very good point.
I mean, I've only seen Alien, and then I've seen
enough. That's enough right there.
Prometheus.
No, Alien and Aliens. Those are the two you have to watch.
But did you watch like Alien versus fucking like Dick McGee?
Yeah.
Like no.
I loved Alien versus Predator. I have all the Alien. I have all four of the first 4 Alien movies and Alien versus Predator.
And you could go without watching them ever again and not miss anything.
No, I love Alien 1 and 2. I think Alien Resurrection is actually kind of... I like watching it. Alien 3 is garbage. And then Alien vs. Predator is way underrated.
I like AVP.
And Alien Requiem is a dark piece of shit.
You don't even know what happens in it.
Exactly. But, yeah, and then the new one, it was on par with Alien 3.
I think Alien is just one of those cursed franchises that are not, like, the game scene is just not going to be for them.
No, but they should definitely make an RPG.
Yeah, why not? I think you can't tell me one world off the top of my head that I would be like, that'd be terrible for an RPG.
Alien.
No, absolutely not. You can make an RPG out of any world.
Deus Ex.
I mean, yeah, go for it. The world is cool. I mean, cybernetic humans, whatever.
Everything doesn't need to be an RPG. The shooter doesn't need to exist.
I mean, I don't. You can turn anything into a shooter. I don't really care. I don't care if it comes out or not. I'm not going to play the fucking game.
I'm just letting you know it's a fucking horrible idea.
I don't like Alien.
It's a horrible idea all around.
So Karma thinks it's a horrible idea. I do appreciate that, Karma. We got... Where are we at? So we did that. Okay, so we got the Dragon Ball FighterZ beta that came out. We all three played it.
Well, Jeremy didn't play it.
Jeremy could not.
I played it, but for like 5 minutes.
Nice.
So
we told you not to pick those Canadian servers, dog. Like, we were trying to tell you US East easily. I
did. US East won. I was on for 5 minutes, and then I got booted out to the main screen. And then every time after that, it wouldn't even let me even attempt to log in.
Yeah, so I got on, and I got about 3 hours into it. Karma got the most time with about 6 hours.
Yep, I played it the first day that it dropped.
It is a good game. Definitely a good game. I'm excited about it. I had high expectations. I think they were pretty much met with the beta. I mean, the beta was kind of shitty the way they did it. They didn't give enough of it, I don't think, but that's just me.
Yeah, it's like, if anything, they should have given you just the training grounds where you could just, like, practice. Because you only get to learn, like, the moves from, like, one character. Maybe 2. You don't get to look at the move sets when you're fighting online. There's no way. You can't pause the game.
Yeah, it's like get thrown into the fire.
Yeah, so it's like I wanted to use Beerus, but I don't know Beerus' moveset, and I can't go practice it. So that kind of pissed me off. It's like, at least give me that where I can just freestyle. And then another thing that, like, pissed me off that they didn't think about is, like, in the tutorials, you can knock them out and not finish it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was like, what kind of shit is this? Like, why doesn't their health regenerate?
That's actually a good point. Yeah, when I was doing the tutorials, I noticed their health and my health didn't regenerate.
Yeah,
there's a few that I couldn't finish. I had to go back and do twice.
Yep. Or some things that I was doing the right move and it just didn't register it. Because I did the same thing, but the next time I went in, it registered it immediately. And then I knocked out the fucking computer like 10 times.
Like, I know, like, I mean, that part was rough, but I just chalked it up to being the beta. So I don't think that game will have this kind of issues when it launches.
I don't either. Only issue, well, the thing is, the game launches like within a week, doesn't it?
23rd.
It's like, yeah.
That's
by the way, they're doing another beta from the 17th to the 18th.
Waste of time.
I don't know why they would do it. So I mean, I get why they're doing it, just for the fans who couldn't get on, I guess, like Jeremy. But I mean, it's 5 days away from the release.
Yeah, that's why I'm not going to bother with it.
Yeah, there's no point. Just wait. If you were going to do that, just release the game early. It's done.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. So I'll just wait, get my copy, and then I'll just practice up and play the story mode and get good.
Now, I will say what I did play was fun. I think Carmen said his favorite was Krillin. I didn't get a lot of time with Krillin, but I got a lot of time with Goku and a lot of time with Vegeta. I got to play a little bit of Beerus and a little bit of Frieza.
Krillin was fast, and I mean the whole game is
he's
smooth.
super fast.
The game is so smooth.
I like the mechanics. It's just triangle or square, triangle, and circle is going to be your attacks. R2 dashes at your opponent, and then you build up your Kai. You can build it. You can work on your Kai like halfway, like in the middle of the fight. Anytime you want to, you can power up. But I mean, you're going to be vulnerable, and then you can do your super moves, which was like on PlayStation. It was like over or down over R1, and that like for Goku, he goes Super Saiyan 3 and he launches a Kamehameha. Vegeta does Final Flash.
Krillin does the scatter Kamehameha.
Yeah, like
Beerus
shoots up in the air and it comes down.
Beerus does the Sphere of Destruction.
It's pretty cool. So, like, yeah, the mechanics are super smooth. Like, I don't know. Like, everybody does have their own special play style as far as what they can do. But, I mean, as far as the attacks, it feels like it's basically the same principle. So, it sounds like it's going to be easy to pick up, tough to master.
It's definitely going to be one of those where it's all about the special moves. And, of course, they're going to have hitboxes and certain characters are going to be faster than others. I guarantee, like, Android 16 is going to hit like a dump truck, but he's going to be slow as shit. Krillin's going to be your speedy but weak one. Hit's probably going to be like a technical fighter where you have to like master combos and shit. Goku's going to be an all-around just beast. Vegeta's probably going to be heavy onto special attacks and beam attacks.
Yeah, but the thing that I noticed, like because I got a lot of matches in, is that nobody tries to do the combos where you're like switching characters in and out really quick, like how you would do in Marvel vs. Capcom. And I thought that was kind of depressing.
They will do it.
They'll learn them.
Yeah, they didn't want to. They didn't have the time to learn. I'm sure it's limited beta. Once this game comes out, you're gonna have people practicing up, and they're gonna be just swapping in and out and juggling your ass between 3 characters at once.
The cooldown is long though. The cooldown is super long on getting the characters in and out.
Well, I couldn't tell you.
I did the tutorial on the character help. It's called Helping Hand or something.
That was the last one I was able to do.
It definitely could play into your juggling.
It definitely. I mean, that's the whole premise of it. Is that's the only reason you have them.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't play a lot of Marvel vs. Capcom. So Carmen was saying it reminded him a lot of that.
It's a total reskin of Marvel vs. Capcom with Dragon Ball Z. That's all it is. There's nothing special or innovative about it.
Well, it's more like Guilty Gear, I feel, because it's made by the same people who did Guilty Gear, but it definitely has the switching out system of Marvel vs. Capcom.
Again, I didn't get into Guilty Gear either, so I hear it's a whole different beast, its own beast.
Guilty Gear is a beast.
Yeah, that is one of those fighters for people who like fighters. It's super technical and deep combat system.
Yeah,
I like because it's just I love it because it's just flashy as fuck.
Yeah, it definitely looks pretty from what I've seen. So yeah, I'm really excited for this game. Like all the expectations and the hype we've been throwing at it for the past a few months. I think it's living up to it, boys. I think it's living up to it.
I agree.
So moving on, Jeremy, I'm gonna let you head this one up. We got the top 10 Street Fighter characters, then ranked by fans. I didn't look at the list because you told me not to, so you said there'll be some surprises.
So Capcom, I don't know why, but they decided that they polled their fans and they had them rank every single Street Fighter character in the franchise. And that includes the normal games. It includes the Alpha series. It even includes the god-awful Street Fighter, the movie, the video game. The one based off the Jean-Claude Van Damme movie.
Yeah.
And it was, I think, 110 fighters on this list. But just for the sake of this list, I just pulled out the top 10. And I gotta tell you, you're probably gonna be surprised when you see the top 10.
I don't know if I can even name 10 Street Fighter characters.
Well,
Balrog, number 10. Balrog, number 10.
Balrog,
I think
okay.
Number 1 has to be Chun-Li.
Okay. Anyone else you think is going to be in the top 10?
Number 3 is going to be Blanca.
Okay.
Ryu's going to be right around number 2.
Ken, 7.
Okay.
Yeah, Ken's higher up.
Vega I think Vega is 2.
Is Vega the one with like the
mask
troll-looking dude?
The mask and the claw.
Oh, yeah.
Blanca is the green troll-looking guy.
That's the guy I'm thinking about. Yep. Okay. Yeah. Who's the dude, the sumo wrestler?
That's E Honda.
E Honda will probably be on there.
Okay.
Dalsum? He's going to be on there.
In top 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of some later game characters because I'm kind of stuck in the Super Nintendo world right now.
Well, let me stop you right there because you are all wrong.
Oh, jeez.
We're all wrong.
Yes.
Hold the
What
phone.
the fuck? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go. What you
All
got?
right. Now, you did have a couple of men there, but their position was way off. Don't worry.
Okay.
This surprised the shit out of me, too.
Okay.
All right. Number 10 was Blanca.
Whoa.
Okay.
Number 9, and prepare to have your mind blown, is Ryu.
Well,
Wow.
he's overrated,
Yes.
so I can understand.
I thought Ken would be. up there, not Ryu.
I thought he would have been number 1 or 2, at least.
Yeah.
Number 8 is Cody.
I don't know.
Cody,
Who that is.
he's from Final Fight. He crossed over into the Street Fighter games.
Okay, I'm gonna look
He was
him up.
Okay.
he was in Alpha.
He looks like
number
a bum.
7. He is a bum in the games. Number 7 is Sagat.
Okay.
Number
Who's the guy with-
he's the guy with the eye
The
patch and the
patch.
big scar on his chest.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I got you.
Number
Yeah, Cody looks like a fag.
Number 6 is Chun-Li.
No way.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I
That
know.
surprises me.
Shit, I got these out of order 'cause I got Cody at number 5 again.
Good
So
job,
we'll
boys.
say, yeah,
Damn, Jeremy.
I did a good job there. So we'll skip over number 5. Number 4 is Q. I have never in my life heard of Q.
I'm looking him up.
I'm looking up right now.
He looks like he's wearing
He looks like
got
a detective.
he looks like a robot detective.
He looks like the
He was in
Question
Street
from-
Fighter 3, Third Strike.
That's why I never heard of him.
Never even heard
Number-
of that game.
Number 3 is Jury.
Jerry?
She was in Street Fighter 4 and 5. She's a kickboxer. She's apparently, I guess she's a fan favorite because she's probably like one of the more OP characters.
Oh, she looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I like that hair stuff she's got.
Number 2 is Makoto. She also, I think, was in Street Fighter 4. She's like just a bland-looking karate girl.
She's like the girl
Yeah.
Ryu.
She's like, yeah, the girl Ryu, exactly.
No, the girl Ryu is Sakura, and she's number 1.
Sakura.
Yep.
Oh, I know her. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I gotta tell you, I was stunned by this list.
Yeah, that's a weird list, man.
I had no idea Sakura was such a huge fan favorite. I haven't even heard of some of these other characters. Q? Who the fuck is Q?
He's actually one of my one of the favorite character models I just looked up.
He looks cool and all, but I've never even heard of him. I thought for sure like the top 10 was going to be dominated by, your Ryu, Chun-Li, Ken, Sagat, M. Bison, Vega.
Damn,
Your
Guile doesn't
normals.
even make the list.
Oh, he's probably at like the very bottom, which sucks because I do like Guile.
Man.
I also like Charlie. I thought he was pretty good.
That's a weird list, man. And that's fan voted, huh?
That's what they said. It was fan voted. I don't know what the criteria was. If I had to guess, it was probably a mix of just popularity as well as, from the looks of this list, more than likely their effectiveness in the game.
Interesting. Very interesting. I kind of want to play as this Jury character now.
Well, I've got Street Fighter 4. I have yet to play as her, though. But I do like it. I like kickboxing characters in games. Like, I love Hwoarang from Tekken. So.
Yeah. I forgot. I played some Tekken Tag this week, too, man. God, I played a lot of shit this week.
Damn, there's a lot of characters that I would have expected in the top 10. And then it reminded me of a character that I really like that's in Street Fighter 4, Crimson Viper. So that was good to look up some of that stuff.
Crimson Viper.
Yeah, she's like a hot MILF with red hair.
I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. C Viper. It's cool to look up some of these character models I haven't seen before.
Street Fighter makes some awesome looking characters. Love or hate the game, the characters are cool as hell.
I've always liked them, but I've not played a lot of them. Let's see here. So we talked a little bit about Dark Souls on the Nintendo. But what we didn't talk about was the Dark Souls Trilogy box set from Hell. They announced, was it the 3 remastered games?
It's coming to the PlayStation 4 only. It's going to have the remasters of Dark Souls 1 and 2, along with the complete edition of Darksiders 3. It's going to contain all the DLC. It's going to come with soundtracks for all the games, which I think come on six CDs. It comes with, I think, 3 or 4 printed lithographs that are framed, 3 hardbound dictionaries with every item in the game, including their descriptions, and 2 pretty badass looking bookends. all for the low price of $450.
Good God.
Or 48,000 yen.
That is ridiculous.
My God, that is it looks cool, but you have got to be one insane Dark Souls fan to pay that much.
As a comparison, we got the God of War collection edition coming out, right? That's got a steel case, statue of Kratos in the sun, keychains, lithographs, cloth maps, digital content, and like a few other things, and that's $149.99.
That's much more reasonable. And the only reason I would even want this Dark Souls one was just for those kick-ass bookends. But I'm $450. Get fucked.
Let me go check those bookends out again.
They're pretty cool. Cause I bought the when Mortal Kombat 9, I think it was, came out on the PlayStation 3. I bought the limited edition for $100 that came with those badass Scorpion and Ryu bookends I got upstairs.
Yeah,
those were worth it. Those were worth it just for that. But not $450.
Yeah, those bookends are pretty cool. Definitely not worth $450.
No, I don't think any of these bundles are really worth the price that they put on them.
I think when you flirt with like $150 seemed to be the price for a long time. Like a lot of people were going with that $150 route for like collector's editions. Whatever, I don't buy them, but $400, $500. That's too. I don't.
I only
blows me away. I'm almost speechless.
I only do collector's editions now if I'm a humongous fan of the game or the game series, and it comes with some really cool physical shit. So, like, the last collector's edition I bought was Final Fantasy 15, and it was, I think I paid $80. So only $20 more, and it came with, like, some DLC, Steelbook, and it came with a Blu-ray of the Kingsglaive movie. So, the movie alone was worth $20. So, yeah, it was worth it. But, yeah, I very rarely buy collector's editions now. Because I used to buy them all the time back in the day. I got the Hellgast edition of Killzone 3. I got the Nathan Drake collection of Uncharted 3, which came with that Nathan Drake statue I have in my game room. The only one I ever actually regretted buying was I bought the limited edition of Dead Space 2. I think it was $80, and it came with this really cheap McDonald's-esque Happy Meal toy of the plasma cutter he used, which was fucking lame as shit.
Yeah, I can't. I actually don't think I've ever bought. The one I came closest to buying was the Killzone 2 one. That had like the helmet.
Oh, that's what I got, the Killzone 3 one.
Yeah. Oh, the 3 one. Yeah. That's the closest I ever came.
I don't regret buying it, but I regret not waiting because I paid, I think, $140 for it, and then like a month later, it was $80.
Jesus.
Ah, man.
So yeah, I mean, if you're loaded and you love Dark Souls, this is perfect for you, Joe consumer. The Monster Hunter is going to release a PS4 bundle, and it's going to have a special controller in PS4, and it fucking looks sick. I know we've mentioned some of the DSs and stuff like that, but this looks like a really cool fucking PS4. Not for me. I would not go buy one.
Oh, you already got a PS Pro.
I do, but I'm just saying this does not make me necessarily want to go buy this one. But it looks pretty fucking cool.
I think they're going to sell a good bit. The Monster Hunter base is pretty fervent. They love their shit.
Oh yeah, it's huge. It's one of the biggest games in Japan.
And I think there might be a few quite a bit of Monster Hunter fans out there who don't own PS4s, and this would be a perfect excuse to get one. Because almost all the Monster Hunter games are on 3DS, so they're probably Nintendo fans. In fact, I think World's only going to be on PS4.
Yeah, I think it's only coming to PS4.
So that's a perfect excuse for them to buy a PS4 and get that sweet Monster Hunter Collector's Edition.
I'm just staring at it now. It's so fucking nice, dude. Good God.
I'm going to have to go take a look at
it. Like the box the box it comes in is even fucking sick looking. Like, I'm like, God. Like, the controller, it is what it is. It's a red controller with some graphics on it. But the PlayStation itself, man.
Man, that box alone is worth $79.99.
That's it. You plug that bitch into the box and you can fly a dragon around. Oh man.
Oh yeah, that's pretty dope the way they got that. From the side, like a lot of people have this like sideways angle. It just looks like some splotch. It looks like a cum stain and like cheap.
That's the one I saw.
Yeah, like I see it from the side and it definitely looks like an old cum stain like on your shirt, like when you didn't clean up very well when you would jack off before class.
That was the model.
That's funny.
That was the model they had after they revealed they were releasing the Monster Hunter Collector's Edition one to the Monster Hunter fans, and they just came all over the place. And they're like, "Oh, yeah. All right, print that bitch. That's good."
Long roping strands of
yeah, like just go to Google Images and type in Monster Hunter PS4, and then you'll see the one. It shows the controller like square, and then it shows the PlayStation that looks like it has jizz stains on it, and then like some red markings.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
So
that's now that you said that, I can't get that shit out of my head. Why'd you do that to me, Carm?
I'm sorry. Yeah, and then the more that I see them, like the more they look like jizz stains. Yeah, I'm good on this. If I want jizz stains, I'll just go get a shirt.
But if you don't have one,
there
you go. If you don't have one, this would be great to pick it up.
Yep, it would.
If you're
going to be big on Monster Hunter, you wish you were rich, to where then you could just buy all these things and keep them in the box.
Yeah, like I said, if I was rich. Like, I remember when they did the 20th anniversary PlayStation 4.
Oh, yeah, that thing was cool.
Like, that sumbitch sold out in, like, less than 30 seconds. But it was... I would have tried my best. I'd have paid hand over fist to get that.
I was tempted to buy that, even though that would have been my third PlayStation 4. Because it just looks so fucking cool. I wouldn't even taken it out of the box. That would have been a collector's item for me.
I guarantee they're still on sale. On eBay.
Well, yeah, they're going to be buying it from scalpers.
Let me see here. Yep, $1,500.
God. Damn.
I mean, like I said, if I had the money, in a heartbeat.
I'll trade you 3 Dark Souls Collector's Editions for one of those.
There you go. All right, let's keep it moving. Fortnite. Cool game, fun game. It got 40 million downloads. I passed the 40 million mark.
And they're updating that bitch like crazy.
Yeah, they're updating it like crazy. The only thing they didn't they didn't say if it was like what the ratio was between the paid game and then the free Battle Royale mode. So just in general, Fortnite has 40 million downloads. Not bad. Not bad at all.
Nope.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I mean, they're updating this thing like crazy. They're about to add new vehicles. They're even like retooling their entire shooting system. So
and a new map, updating the current map.
Yeah,
they're doing a lot of stuff. I'm excited.
I mean, it's definitely proven to be a great game in itself, but it's probably right now it's the biggest competitor to PUBG, and to a lot of people, it's definitely surpassed PUBG. It's just like the feel of the cartooniness of it is what makes it for me. Like, I love the way it looks and feels.
I think it's one of those games where it's superior to PUBG in pretty much every way. But PUBG just has all the press, and so everyone buys that instead. Yeah,
and they're making up, like, I go back to the updates, but they're changing the way that things render at a distance.
PUBG or Fortnite?
Fortnite. So they're working on all these things as to how the world, generates as you're coming through it.
Yeah, they're definitely a lot of little quality of life improvements too. So, I mean, good on Epic for making this happen.
Yeah, good on Epic for stealing PUBG's idea and doing it better.
Hey, whatever. I'm anxious to see how many clones. We should just count them every time one comes out this year. How many Battlegrounds clones there are.
I mean, just get on your app store on your phone, search for Battlegrounds, and I'm sure you'll find like 3 million of them.
Well, I think to avoid if we're doing a drinking game, I think to avoid dying of liver damage, you can't count Chinese clones on the phone.
Yeah, you gotta count like Paladins. We've already got that one on the consoles.
I mean, like, how many Flappy Bird clones were there after 24 hours?
Oh yeah, and I've seen a lot of like news outlets talk about that. That Call of Duty is probably going to do something with it. Battlefield's probably going to do something with it.
I hope not. I really hope not.
I think that they're going to wash this genre. I really do. It's going to be so played out.
By the end of 2018, this genre is going to be burnt to the ground.
Absolutely. I
agree.
Totally agree.
Absolutely.
I agree. And it's actually a fun genre. If it could just not get washed with all these shitty games. If you could just have maybe a couple games that were good and it was just its own game, I'd be so happy. But that's not the way the world works.
Well, I say that's the problem, man. Internet doesn't understand the meaning of moderation. It's like whenever something goes viral or becomes popular, they will shove it down your fucking throat. And you will just
like it. You like this.
You like it. You liked her. It's trigger.
We'll see. I'm anxious to see how many clones we get. By the end of the year, fucking Madden's gonna have a battle royale mode.
Yeah, and all you have to do is tackle them to take them out. You get perks to run faster and shoot better and spin and
that actually might be pretty fucking fun. It'd be like Blitz, but it'd be battle royale.
I know. Carmen's waiting for the Gone Home battle royale version.
yeah, man.
Mahjong battle royale.
That's where that's where about 100 people drop onto a map, and the first one to realize they're gay wins.
You broke up. All I heard was dropped into a map, gay, win. That's all I heard. I have no idea what you said, but yes, cool.
Yeah, I'm in. That sounds great.
That sounds good.
I'm out of news, y'all. Y'all got anything else to add on to it?
No, I think that's it.
I think that covers it. I think we had a pretty strong week this week.
Yeah.
We did. Things are picking up in the next few weeks.
Absolutely, I love it.
Who knows, man? We'll be talking about a lot of shit. Release dates for games I'm looking forward to. We're scheduling a select start weekend. And it's going to be nice.
Yeah, boy. I'm excited.
Cannot wait for that Dragon Ball Fighter Z, man. I can actually play the game.
Yeah, upgrade your
Yes,
internet
yes.
so you can play.
The internet ain't the problem. They need to upgrade their service.
Yeah, fuck your servers.
Fuck your service.
All right, so if there's nothing else, Carmen, why don't you give them the rundown?
Check us out on our own website, HellaAverageGaming.com. We're posting news, new releases when it's more than just Switch titles. And like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, subscribe to us on YouTube, SoundCloud, Stitcher, iTunes, Google Play. If you want me to be able to afford cardboard peripherals, support us on Patreon.com. And on that note, stay Hella Average.
Good night.
Peace.